Yo, listen, it is your boy Mondell Baker, and I want to say thanks for tuning into my channel. All right, check this out. First of all, I'd like to say thanks for the support. Thanks for my subscribers and all of the above. Listen, we got to get my likes up. We got to get your boy caught up in the algorithm, right? So if you can share these videos, like them, subscribe to the channel for more content. I will keep more content and whatever kind of videos y'all want to see that's relevant and it's going to be beneficial, that serves good value to people. I want to be able to provide good value. Other than that, Ashton Hall. I've been, looking at some videos and I can't lie, dude is really fit and he's the man right now as far as content, as far as creating good videos, quality videos and all of the above. So, and kudos to him. I'm not really here to hate or really be concerned with another man's and what he's doing, but he is in my field, fitness world, right? Now, what I am going to say is this. I'm 100% natural. I don't take supplements. I don't take TRT. All I do is eat food and train consistently. I don't really know his story. I do know what he portrays. But based on science and how things work, some things don't add up, but I'm not here to talk about him. I'm here to let you know based on me being training for 20 years and actually been a trainer for about 13, I'm letting you know what kind of science makes sense and what kind of science actually proves results. So to make a long story short, let's talk about routines. Now, routines can be good. Routines might not be also that good for you. I've had plenty of friends that had a routine, but their routine was the complete opposite of what their overall goal was. Now you got to look at habits. Some people got habits that they're not really aware of that could be sabotaging their goal. So don't just focus on you creating a routine. You need to focus on your habits. When you focus on habits, then once you understand your habits have to be in a routine that's going to get you closer to your goal. Because if you got habits that's contrary to your goal, then what good is the routine? In other words, you're hustling backwards and you don't want to be doing this here in a rut. So 4 and 5, maybe more years go by. You're like, why am I still in the same place? So you got to first look at your habits. Then you create a routine around habits. All right. So let's talk about early in the morning. I actually get up at 3 a.m. in the morning and I travel an hour for my clients. This in-person clients. It's nothing to brag about. Now, if I had to, I would get up at 2 a.m. This is why I say that. When I used to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning, I didn't know that I would like it until I actually started doing it. To me, it was an amazing way to set the tone far as checking weight, body composition, because the body's at its perfect equilibrium when you're just not getting up, right? So I thought it was great. And then I started showing it to my clients to get up in the morning. To me, I'm an early bird. And if I can grind and be done with my grind around 11 to 12 noon, and then the rest of my hours throughout that day is just extra grind, I would do that. To me, I do believe that work ethic and consistent grinding pays off. It's shown to me, right? So I like to encourage people and my clients that consistent grind does not go unnoticed. But 3 a.m. is nothing to brag about. And this is why I say this. 3 a.m. is nothing to brag about is because that's something that I chose to do. It's my routine. I don't have any kids yet. I am married. So 3 a.m. is, it works for me to the point that where I work first shift. I don't train no clients at 11 and 12 a.m. at night. I don't do that. I mainly work first shift. I got friends that work third shift. So 3 a.m. wouldn't be logic to them because 3 a.m., 4 a.m., they're just not getting off work. They may eat breakfast, may take a shower. 4:30, 5 a.m., they in the bed. So 3 a.m. is nothing to brag about. If you have a third shift, you have a third shift. If you have a second shift or a first shift, it's all about what season you're in and what kind of adjustments are you making to get to the overall goal. Don't focus on what time you're getting in the morning. I get up at 3 a.m. every morning, Monday through Saturday. I used to train on Sundays, but I'm married now. So as you get older and you start to attach yourself to different other commitments, you're going to realize that what your commitment was at one time might not be a commitment later on in life. Things shift. You have to be okay with that, right? So first, identify your season. Second of all, 3 a.m. is just something I choose to do. I prepare. I go to my clients at 5 o'clock. I travel an hour and I train to about 11 to 12. Then I come back home and I do more business. I focus on videos. I focus on more online things, right? But another thing I like about getting up at 3 a.m. in the morning is it's a great way to set the tone. And the body naturally does not want to get up at 3 a.m. But I do it anyway because I strongly believe that doing the opposite of what the body, the central nervous system, get used to, that's a big sign of growth. Doing the opposite of what makes you feel good or doing the opposite of what you really don't want to do, that's a sign of growth. Believe it or not. So if you're one of those individuals that your routine is just based around everything that makes you feel good and everything that makes you comfortable, that's awesome. I mean, you got your ducks lined up. But at the same time, you have to understand you need a push in life. You need some kind of positive stressor that's going to make you feel some kind of way that's going to push you and get you out of that comfort zone and push you more towards growth. So I'm not really here to talk about Ashton Hall. I'm here to talk about routines at 3 a.m. in the morning. I get up at 3 a.m., but I don't broadcast it because it's really nothing to brag about. I don't get up at 3 a.m. to do a couple push-ups and all of the above, right? Because again, you got something called adaptation. And as long as I've been training, push-up can only take you so far. Squats can only take you so far. Once you get fit, you do have something called diminishing returns to the point to where that you have to find a way to positively manipulate the central nervous system to where you get great stimulation and growth within your muscle fibers. There's just no way around that. Because once you get to the point to where you're dropping a little body fat percentage and you're getting stronger and you building muscle, you have to work as hard. It's going to be very hard to actually get more fitter. That's just how it is. The body will naturally do what it has to do to reserve itself. I'm talking about calories. I'm talking about storage, glycogen storage, and all of the above. So that's a whole nother chapter. But at the same time, a routine starts with you identifying your habits. I want y'all to keep that in mind. Listen, again, if this video was to help to you, listen, like, share, subscribe, get your boy caught up in the algorithm. I will have more videos coming up. And again, I'm just now starting my YouTube super chats and members only. It's only me right now, but I am connecting myself to the right kind of people that's going to help take my channel to the next level. I really appreciate you guys' support. To the next video. I love you guys, and let's do this. Here we go.